Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. My name is Super Siri. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Sundays. And we're playing Slay the Princess today. Finally, we're touching Slay the Princess again. It's been a minute. It's been so long since we've played Slay the Princess. We have finally come back to it. I hope everyone's doing well today. I hope everyone's having a good day, whether you're watching now or in the future, whatever that may be. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you've been able to survive the heat because it's especially hot. It was especially hot today. It got up to like 90 degrees. It was hot out. It was hot, and I had to go out and do yard work. It's too hot for me. I also want to know, by the way, I did fix the chat box. I know it looks a little funky. I did fix it. Finally, I fixed it. I'm gonna see about oh, no, that was it. Okay. Yeah, I fixed it. So now we should not be having any issues. I realized it was a me problem and not a chat box problem. So there's that. Very fun stuff. Very glad that it was on my end and not just my stuff being goofy and saying, "Hey, you can't do that anymore." And it's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, I don't really know what to add today. I haven't really said much today. I've played after doing all the yard work. I was doing playing some Animal Crossing, getting stuff done on there. I've been doing a little bit of Animal Crossing here lately. I don't know. I've been trying to get into other games too, though. Like, I tried to play a bit of, what is that game called? Cult of the Lamb? I was trying to get back in the Cult of the Lamb again. And I don't know. It wasn't calling to me like Animal Crossing has. So, I don't know. I'm also excited there's another game that's supposed to be coming out. Let me look it up. I can't remember what it's called. Let me look it up real quick. Ooh. Is that it? Grave Seasons. I'm very excited to see that one come out. Grave Seasons is supposed to be it's supposed to be like a farming game, but there is a randomly selected murderer in the game, like a serial killer, and you have to figure out who it is. It plays pretty much like Stardew Valley. It's like, you know, there's a bunch of townspeople that are dateable. You can even date the murderer. Like, you could potentially even date the murderer. It's a randomly generated, like randomly selected murderer, so like anybody could be the murderer. Or serial killer, I don't know what to call them, but you play as a what do you call it, an ex-convict, somebody who pretty much, you know, is out of jail. They just got out of jail and now they're living the farm life. So very interesting stuff. I'm very excited. I can't wait for that game to come out. It's supposed to be very interesting. I'm gonna turn this up just a tad bit. There you go. It's hard to tell if I should turn it up or not, because some of these songs are like extremely loud. But yeah, I've been really anticipating that one to come out. I might get it on my Switch if it comes out on Switch. I don't really know. Another one, by the way, if this is your tea, let me see what it's called again. I think it's, gosh darn it, my fingers just. Is this it? Ah, yes. Sea of Remnants is another one that I've seen that is in the works. It's an RPG. I might as well just talk about some of the games that I've been seeing around. Sea of Remnants is supposed to be an RPG. Cheesy Pete's. An RPG, what do you call it? God, I'm so sorry. My brain is not here yet. Sea of Remnants is supposed to be an RPG game where you play as a pirate, or you're playing in the world of pirates. It's really interesting stuff. You make your own character. You know, sail the world. You do actually set sail. Like you sail on a boat with other shipmates, and you actually fight other ships. Like you can actually damage other ships and stuff, which is really cool. It just looks like a lot of fun. I can't wait for that one to come out either. Oh, I just smacked my heel into my chair. That hurt. It happens. Let's see. What's another game that's supposed to be coming out? I know I need to finish Deltarune Chapter 4. Funniest thing to hear that I'm only like a third of the way through. I just can't win. What else was there? There was something else, wasn't there? Is there another game that I mean, Resident Evil is coming out with another game. But I mean, that's to be expected. Well, actually, isn't that one... I've seen two. There's a Resident Evil game that's supposed to, I think, be like a remake of another, like of an old Resident Evil game from like way back when. And then there's another one that I've seen that had to do with like another country or like another origin. But I don't know what's up with that. I have no idea. What else was there? There's got to be another game that I'm thinking of. Let me see. I know I added something to my wish list a while back. If there's one game that I really want to play, it's it's Little Kitty Big City. I really want to play that. Oh. Well, I already told you guys about Habromania. Data Everything is out, apparently. I didn't know that. Oh, wow. Yeah, actually, it is out. Holy crap. We should take the time to play that sometime. Because I've heard good things about it. Plus, I think it'd be really funny. I think the one character, like the two characters that I'm really curious about meeting in that game is the hamper and the laundry. I want to meet those characters. They look great. But maybe I'll see. I'll see. I know it may not pique interest, but who knows. Let's see here. What else is there? There's gotta be something else. I haven't really heard much lately about Switch 2 stuff. I'm hoping they're working out the kinks on Switch 2, but I doubt it. It's Nintendo. They kind of do what they want. What else is there? Da-na. Da-na. Bum. Oh yeah. There is another game that I've almost forgotten about. I was thinking about it earlier because I'd seen gameplay of a different game and it reminded me of it. It's a game that's being made by the people that made Untitled Goose Game, but I can't remember what it's called. This seems to be a pattern for me. Let's see. Big Walk. That's what it's called. Big Walk. Big Walk actually looks like a lot of fun too. It's supposed to be a game where you are literally taking a big walk, you're solving puzzles, you're doing all this stuff with your friends. And it is it uses your voice depending on like distance and where you are in the game. It will pretty much make your voice you know, in a way that would suit the situation. So like, for example, I don't know how the best way to explain this. I'm so sorry. For example, you are on like, you know, the ground or whatever, and your friend is all the way up on a hill, like off somewhere else. You know, your friend sounds very distant, unless they had a megaphone. I mean, you know, then then you'll be able to hear him clear as day. But yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. I can't wait for it to come out. It looks interesting. It looks exciting. I can't wait. Cannot wait. I don't know when that's coming out though. Oh wait, did they already? I don't think they have. Big walk. 2026. Yeah, I didn't think so. It looks a lot. Wow, I cannot speak. It looks like a lot of fun. Please keep an eye out. Wishlist it if you like. It just looks really interesting. I'd have to gather a crew to play that game with. Let's see, what else is there? There's got to be other games too. I do know there's another murder trivia party coming out that's supposed to be interesting. There's a lot of interesting games coming out. I'm very excited about them. Ouch. Itchy. Ah. Sorry. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. I just want to talk about some of the games I've seen here lately. I just find them very intriguing. But anyhow, why don't we get into it? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get into it. Why not? Hold on a second. Gotta go here. Hold on. I believe the voice thing you're talking about is called proximity chat. Thank you. Yes, that's exactly it. I couldn't remember what it's called.
You're on a path.
Oh god. That was way too quick.
Is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I don't even remember.
You're here to slay her.
Did it just start us over? Is it this? Okay. Yeah, we're starting over. Whoops.
You make your way up the short path. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a prince. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Have we done the... Have we, like, full-on done the...
cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is the blade is your... You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without
Okay.
it.
Just want to make sure I seen a little thing pop up of a friend playing something. All right.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Stibby, stibby, stibby.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
I'm trying to... Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
I ain't scared. Stibby, stibby.
Don't let it fool you. It's all...
Don't let it fool you. Excuse you. This is a lady. Just checking in on you.
Good. You're still
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
You walk down the stairs, eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I'm gonna go ahead and drink some, I got an energy drink here too. I was trying to save it, just in case, like, I didn't think I would need it, but I'm seem a little blah. I don't know what that's about. I currently have a Starbucks iced energy. I've been drinking these lately. They just seem better. Keep me more lively. There it is. You see that? Beautiful. You hear that sizzling? Oh, wow. Okay. Just needed a little bit of something. Because my brain's not here at the moment. Like I said, I've been doing a bunch of yard work. I'm beat. But I really, really wanted to play more Slay the Princess. We have not touched Slay the Princess in forever. So I really, really want to play it. I should have checked to see if it works pretty good. But I do want it up just a tad bit. Like I said, my audio might be a little funky. If it sounds too quiet, just tell me. So I'm not goofing around here.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Maybe. Steppy.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Maybe. You don't know. Steal your nerves and step forward.
Your grip on the blade tightening as you steal your resolve.
We're here to do a job.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
By doing this.
I'm probably
Steppy.
up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Yeah, I wonder... I mean, I guess I get it. It's a medieval thing. But, like, also... Ooh, this one tastes so good. It's like, this is watermelon twist. I'm sorry. I'm going off a tangent here. This is watermelon twist. It tastes like watermelon candy. It's very sweet. But it's also... It has no sugar in it. So it's very nice. That really does taste like watermelon candy. It's very good. But zero sugar. Very nice. Anyway, sorry, I went off a tangent there. Yeah, I guess I understand if being medieval, you can't really exactly, you know, pull out a gun, but there's gotta be other ways. Like an arrow, something, just anything else, but a flipping dagger.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Slay the princess!
Lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
I can't remember if we went through this path.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I think we did, but we went back and checked on her.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Maybe. He'll be a time traveler, you never know. That's true. That is true. They come from the future, just pull out a gun. You think that knife is gonna kill me? No, but this will. God, that's terrible. That's horrible.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
So I do remember... Turn this up a little bit on my end. It's a little quiet.
But is it over? Really over?
Yeah, this seems like good audio. Oh, look, the other choices aren't available. Of course it is, she's dead.
Exactly. It's over.
Because we didn't doubt it, we just went right for it.
With
Sorry,
your work
princess.
done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Hi, Dragon. Welcome in. I I just now remembered, I just remembered the last route we went on was the whole, like, her having blades for arms, and I don't know why, I'm just remembering that. That was the funniest route I think I've ever seen, is just her going, tee, and just stabbing you every time. You should probably move chat, or at the very least make it smaller. Is it too big? Is it in the way? I can do that. Bring it down a little. I can try to make this smaller. Ah, the Razor, my beloved. It's so funny. I love it. You can make it smaller. You can do like, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to read that, but you can make it smaller. Do like this. Also, welcome in, Dog Flea. You're going through post-assassination clarity. It covers up your dialogue options. Oh, you know what? Here, we can move it. Oh no, wait, it'll be in the way of there. Here, hold on. I was trying to, maybe if I... There, and then move this. We'll just make the chat box smaller. Ah, dang it. No, not that. There. Then we'll just... Ugh. I only have such good eyesight. Yeah, that works pretty good. We'll move myself back a little. Maybe we'll pull this up to the top. Bring this up here. This thing's being very goofy. I finally fixed my chat box, by the way. Does that look good? Does this look okay? You guys be able to see? I want to make sure it's viewable for all you guys. I didn't realize it was covering the dialogue boxes. Or like the options, I mean. I guess as long as you can read it. I have been wanting to make a new background because I'm not really a fan of how bright it is, but that's just me. Anyhow, we got a thing now. I like that we just kind of went in there, did our thing, and went back out.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
Yeah, I want a darker background so that it's easier to look at, because this bright blue background is kind of not working for me. And I'm sure it's not working for you guys either. Also, Dog Flea, congrats. Hope that laptop works really well for you. Very happy for you.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
I can finally go back to Discord. Heck yeah. We'll be happy to have you back, Doc Flea. Yeah, because we finished, I mean, we've done what we were supposed to do. Now the story's over. That's kind of what I like about this, this route is like, you went and did the thing, but now what? Now where do you go after that? I'll let it play out, and then I'll talk about some other things, but yeah, it's like, where do we go from here? And this is it. I mean, you've done what you were set to do. The story's over.
What happened?
And then even then, the narrator's like, well, obviously you didn't... Like, No, actually, you know what? I'll talk about that
Everyone is
after.
fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
I love all the Slay the Princess routes, but this one's so good. I still love the Razor one. That one, I also like for a serious route. I do like the I can't remember what it's called, but the route where you pretty much just like become smitten for the princess or whatever. Like you're falling in love with her. I like that because by the third round of like, you know, going through the story, you see that, you know, that's great and all, but the romance is starting to die out and it's getting old, and like there's the love is no longer really there. It feels kind of forced. And I like that. I like how it went. You know, I had never seen that before. So, oh, the Smitten is so good. It is so good. I really do like that one a lot. I've yet to get to, there's supposed to be one with like, where she's just this big, huge beast. I really want to see that. It just seems like really funny. I can't wait for that. So far, I think I've gotten the Smitten one, like all 3 rounds of the Smitten one. I've gotten the Razor one. I've gotten what's another one that I've gotten? I've yet to get the one where we don't visit the cabin. There were some other ones that I've gotten. Oh, the one where, what was it? We helped her escape, pretty much. Or, like, we sort of helped her escape. It was, like, both helped her to escape, and then, you know, pretty much killed her as we were trying to help her escape. The Broken Path. I think one of my favorites is The Hunted. Oh, yeah. My heart's still set on Razor. It's so funny. It's just so funny, just her going, tee. And me already being like, that would be me. I love that one. This is bullcrap, let me out of here. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
Hold on a second. Give me like 1 second here. No, not that. Sorry, 1 second. Will this stop that? I hope so. I keep getting like notifications of like friends that I have on Steam coming online playing a game, and then they get out of it, and then they play another game, and then they get out of it, and then they play another one. I'm like, can you stop doing that? Is it the one where she becomes like a big like horned beast? There's one where she becomes a big horned beast. There's one where she's like a ghost, which is I think the path we're going on. There's one where she's fractured into like multiple different things. There's just so many different ones. She's got so many.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Yeah, I want to see the beast. I think she's gonna be funny because I remember seeing something from that round that's super stupid. It's in my thumbnail. I know that for sure. It's in my thumbnail. Oh yeah, Dragon, were you here when I gave the bad news? I no longer have a censor button. I no longer have a censor button.
Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
We are this time around. Heck no. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here? Of course we are. I like it here. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
I don't know. You tell me. The censor button. You know, the beep. That one is gone. Voice Mod said, ha ha, you like that? You like the censor button? You like the censor button? Well, we're taking it. And so I was like, because I had the new version or whatever, their version 3. I didn't intend on that, but apparently they had another version. Yay. Congrats, Voice Mod. So then I went to, you can tell how happy I am about this new Voice Mod. I'm about to go back to version 2. But, because version 3 is mostly AI voices and I can't stand that. So, I went looking around and I'm like, okay, well, where's the censor button? And I tried to press the button that I normally would use, that I had key-minded for the censor button. Didn't work. I'm like, well, okay, that makes sense because I had to re-download or reinstall Voice Mod. So then I looked and seen the keybinds where the censor button is. Nowhere. I was like, where's the censor button? Right, you indeed. So then I went to Google and I was searching it up, like, you know, Voice Mod version 3 censor button. There's no censor button. You have to make your own. AI is gross. And yes, agreed. Absolutely. That's why I'm not really a fan of this version of Voice Mod. It sucks. It's a sucky version. A sucky, crappy, nasty version that's just filled with AI voices and junk. Junk! Ooh, that was a big firework. Junk, I tell you. Girl, I tell you what, it's just junk. Makes me so frustrated. Imagine a wizard whose only spell summons a frog in a random spot in a designated 10-foot cube with no restrictions, rules, cost, cooldowns. Yeah, get rid of it. Absolutely. I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, version 3 I'm not a fan of it. It's gross. It's dumb, and I'm not really into it. And it doesn't have the censor button. Absolute garbage. Garbage. They took away, not only did they take away the one thing, I'm sorry, Evie, I will get back to you. Not only did they take away the one thing that I enjoyed using from it, the one thing that I really loved using, and then they added in these junky AI, like, voices. Like, no. No, the heck no. I don't want none of that. Ew. This is like the one thing that I didn't want. I got done with D&D in time for the stream. Perfect timing. I had just started up too. I'm only like 30 minutes in. So you came in just in time. Also, if there was a wizard that could just summon a random frog in a certain point at any time, I mean, how many would what would be the purpose of doing that, though, is the question, for one. And for two, how many do you think he would bring in before he's like, okay, I think I've gotten enough frogs? Maybe just start a frog army. You hear little ribbits in the distance. War! It was a fun session. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad it was fun. I've been wanting to play again, though. The D&D stuff. There's a book that I got for real cheap. What's it called? It's called To Be or Not to Be a Villain. It's supposed to be like a D&D game. But you need a lot of people for it. And I'm like, I don't think I know enough people to do that, so. But it looks interesting. I'm invested. I've been reading it on and off. Like I've got the Dungeon Master like book. And you're supposed to have like a game master and I don't know what they called them. But like a little side person. Ooh, I'd love to play. It's interesting. There's like two sides of the book too. So there's like, you know, your normal normal quest stuff, and then there's your villain stuff on the other side. I got lots of friends for it. Absolutely. If you need, woo. I'd have to think about it. It sounds interesting though. I'll have to I'll look into it more. But yeah, absolutely. It looks like a lot of fun. I'd have to remember how it plays though too. But you're supposed to have a game master and then the person on the side who's supposed to like do little side things. I cannot remember what it's called. But then you're supposed to have like two separate rooms for that. It's crazy, but very, very interesting. It's already got a pre-built story to it and pre-made characters, so literally all you have to do is just jump in and play. Like you pick whatever characters and then you just go. I think you need like up to, I think it's like 9 people to play it. It's a lot. Okay, maybe I'm not happy and I'm not just saying that because you're the last person to talk to. No, we're happy. I'm sure of it.
Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess.
I really like Starbucks iced energy drinks. They're really good.
More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
Are you sure?
The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears.
Dang.
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Could you imagine being stuck in a space away from everyone else for just eternity, having nowhere else to go, and you had to be happy about it? Like, that is some pretty sad stuff. Good ending. You did it. You saved everyone.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
That's the point of no return. There's no going back now. Oh, wow. Nope, because I'd die. Yeah. Wouldn't last very long. Okay, maybe I'm not happy. I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it. The blade.
Uh-oh.
We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Kinda. Well, not entirely, but 2 months. Not eternity, but 2 months, but close enough. Just constantly throwing frogs around.
He's right. It's the only way out.
Okay, other question is this wizard wearing a frog suit? Like one of those like kigurumi like frog suits? Because I think I would totally, you know, buy on his frog thing. I'd totally be cool with it. I'd be like, yes, yeah, yes, give us another one. Yes.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, you know, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? Anything to get out of this heck.
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
Oh boy.
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want.
Standard wizard clothing with a ton of frogs in the centers of summoning circles. A summoning circle is never involved, but like it looks cool as heck. Just a frog coming out of a summoning circle. Oh, Yeah, you lost me. He's not in the frog kigurumi. Not sold. You know what? I can't really look. I can't stop him from making frogs though. He can do that if he'd like. I just won't be as sold. He'd just be a regular wizard in regular wizard clothing, making frogs out of thin air, and you're just like, yeah, I just don't see it.
I made a happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
You nincompoop.
Fine.
You scoundrel.
Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Oh, wow.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you. You're on a path.
I don't know if I
in
like
the
that.
woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You fool, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, wasn't this already happened? Okay, no, but I killed such and such. But I already killed the princess. You trapped me here, but I already killed the princess.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. It's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
Something random I just thought about, but I forgot. Have you heard of my voice? I think I have. It was a long time ago. Many, like, not many, but like a year or two ago. I haven't really visited the public voice chats in a while. Anytime I do, it's always something crazy is going on in there. But yeah, I think I have. It's just been a very long time.
For whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
I should really get back into the public voice chats every now and then. Just every time I do, it's just crazy in there. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why should I listen to you doing anything? Turn around and leave.
Those are two very different questions, but let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
I know I haven't been in a public voice chat in a while either. I know I'll talk to friends in like private voice chats and stuff like that, but in the public ones I'm like, I don't know if I want to even sit in there.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too. Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you.
You know, he's not really wrong on that. Well, I don't know about the caring thing, but he really did not want us to, you know, ascend So, yeah, what I was gonna to do to go to off of that voice. After that, my voice was changed a lot in the past few months. I mean, that's cool. Like I said, I haven't heard. There's some people in the voice chat that their voices have changed drastically, and I haven't really been in the public voice chats in a while.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
We can do whatever we want.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
I've gone from getting confused for a girl a while back to getting confused for someone 10 to 13 years older than I actually am by people who have known me for 3 years. Yeah, that'll happen. That's a part of growing up, I guess.
Just stay focused, will you?
I feel like we've done this already, so let's proceed. We'll just keep going.
A warning before you go any further. She won't be
Oops.
a problem.
Proceed! Here we go.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Ooh.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already. That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
What would be funny is you just hear papers shuffling like there's nothing about a mirror. Like, wait, do I have papers? Here, we'll say these are papers. Just like, where's the say about a mirror? Just one of those. I'm sorry, anyway.
Definitely a mirror. There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body so we can be done with this.
I forget that you guys can't see. Here, well, there. There we go. I cared about whether I'm being lied to. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Flip the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Dang. This whole cabin is different than last
Very
time.
different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition. You haven't died. You certainly haven't already slain the princess.
Stop gaslighting me, man.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
How dare you? Well, take the blade.
Take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Enter, steppy.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust. You can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally.
It technically wouldn't be cannibalism because we're a different species. Right? Technically it's not cannibalism because we're a different species from her. Why not? Dig in. Dinner time, everybody. I don't think we did. I think she turned to bones, honestly. It's terrible. I'm so sorry. That was a terrible comment to make. Cheesy peas. That was dark.
As much as I appreciate the optimism, I wouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead.
We should check for pulse.
Like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
I ain't gonna lie, this one weirds me the freak out.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Unreliable narrator, one of the three anyway. Well, I mean, there's the narrator. There's the actual narrator. There's the cold. Or the voice of the cold voice? I don't know. And then there's the hero.
Ghost!
Ghost! What is it? Jinkies!
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Whoa!
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Do you think she's seeing anybody? She sounds lovely.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
I love the art style of this gosh darn game. It looks so gosh darn good.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
Calcium. Yummy. Yum, yum, yum. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that too. I don't like what you're insinuating, Evie. Wait and see how things play out.
You brought that annoying knife again.
Stabby. Pull out your knife hands.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
See, this is what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This already happened. We killed her. I killed you. What are you doing not being dead? Do you know why you came back? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. I mean, dude. She was chained to a wall. I'm sorry I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to satisfied some sort of sick revenge fantasy because I already did that and it wouldn't be hard to do it again. Anyway, I can make it up to you. The people who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's team up. Ooh, hold on. Let me save here. There we go. In return. Where's that one?
Nobody tricked you. And the fact that the princess's spirit has risen from the dead should be more than enough evidence that she isn't exactly sweet and innocent. It's all been an act. She's pretending. I wouldn't say she's ever pretended to be sweet or innocent.
We should check for a pulse. If I grind you up in a meat grinder. Cheesy beats. We can still check for a pulse, right? You imagine a package of ground beef just being like, we can check for a pulse, right? And just putting a hand on the top of it. I think this thing is still alive. Cheesy peas.
She does have a little bit of an attitude, but I can't blame her. We didn't kill her after all. I wouldn't be nice to my murderer if I was killed.
The enemy of my enemy.
The princess circles you again, her icy fingertips trailing up your spine, sending shivers rippling across your flesh.
Ooh.
I don't want enemies. I don't want to fight. I just want to go home. Is that really so much to ask?
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away. Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
Ooh.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
Okay. She's seeing whatever creator this world has, if any. What? You mean like who created this world? I think it's really like she was saying where she just has this urge to leave. But her leaving ends the world and ends the story.
No. Those bones are just a body. They aren't me. Bury them. Smash them. It won't do a thing. But you can help me. This place won't let me leave. At least, not alone. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything will be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things. It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all.
Oh god, she scared me. I don't know why that scared me.
Possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly. You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
The ghost has been ghosting for too long at the vacuum cleaner. All yours. Ghostbusters. Ah. Is there something strange in your story? Who are you gonna call? This guy, apparently. This will just be temporary, right? You leave once we're out of the cabin. Do I still get to be in control? Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I told you to end the world. That's great. Do it. Let's just do it.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
She's gonna scare me again.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
Getting anxious.
See you soon.
Oh, I hate it.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Ow.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your
We're
eyes
trying.
crack open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
Oh.
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm...
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm... a voice? I'm me, is what I am.
We're just pieces.
That's what we are. We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
Oh, dang.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
Sure.
You're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
That's interesting.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
Heck yeah, girl. Heck yeah.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Slay the princess. We'll save again. We'll do that real quick. And I'm gonna I'm gonna leave the basement. Can't think straight. There's too much noise. Well, yeah, we'll just leave the basement.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know
Ooh.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world. Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
Huh.
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn? Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, stumbling through the open door.
Narrator just
For how much you hate me,
passive
you aren't doing a whole
aggressively.
lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able. It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate. And whine. This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Well, we're not going back on that. Trudge forward! Forward!
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
Okay.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will. Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Heck yeah. Open the door! Everybody, the gates!
Shit.
Look it!
Exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see...
Oh.
Yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So
Oh.
we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose. But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Thanks for the ride. Hitchhiker, pick up a passenger and take her to her destination. You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
You actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, killer.
Oh no, I think I'm gonna head out for the rest of the stream. I'm starting to think of the inevitable end of saying everything and no like it. Oh no, I probably saw that too late, but sorry, Evie. Good luck to you.
Don't mention it.
Heck yeah, girl.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
Sending her on. I might be back, might not, I don't know. Well, sort of, maybe, welcome back. You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's gonna be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before. You always get scared.
So bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
I
You
mean,
don't need to comfort him.
it's not the end. Whatever's on the other side's gonna be nice.
If you say so, we'll trust you.
Heck yeah. Trust
Whatever
me.
makes you happy.
Approach. You approach the mirror. Gaze into the reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The remains you've unraveled. You've unraveled. What does that mean? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Let me pull this to the side here a little. 'Cause I keep hitting it and it's annoying me. You're at the cabin. Approach. Approach the lady.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Do you think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are too small for us. You and I are the only things that interest me.
You have thoughts on this vessel.
This one is vaporous. She is a dream of a life she could never have, but that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for a yearning heart. Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
I wonder... I guess I'm trying to think. Let's see. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator. He wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
It's a good question. He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He does, and when I find him, you and I are finally gonna have answers. I'm gonna kill him. He does, but you're gonna keep that to yourself.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
That's fair. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Okay. You can just stay there forever. Hola, incognito. Hola. Attack the entity. Destroy your body. I'm ready to go back.
Next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die. A yearning heart, bring the specter to her.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Let me think. Let's see. Ooh, have you ever considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Ooh, you know what? No, wait. Can't someone else do this? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Have you considered that maybe...
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
It's just a chicken.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
End of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Forget it and doing this.
No, you have to do it.
Look, I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to her. If she's bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. Not committing anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Can't someone else do this?
You're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
No world, what are you talking about? You know, Slayer, I'm not committing anything until
I have to see what happens, but a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think of how to get to the.
Know what he's talking about.
Trying to think of how to get to the beast, but I can't think how to get to that one. It's the one I want to get to.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We'll take the blade.
Take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement!
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Hero.
Thanks.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Oh, no way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, it was a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. You don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Let's drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Heck yeah.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Jeez, man.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship. Are you coming on to me? How could I get out of here? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. How would I get you out of here?
Can't. Don't bother.
I think I've already been down this path.
You don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
Mm.
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here?
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
Do you think I just come here to kill someone without even knowing why? You know why I'm here to kill you? You're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If
A long
I'm supposed
time.
to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here? chained to a wall. Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
The more we talk about this, the more sinister she looks.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave.
And that's...
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you, either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right
That's
about
true.
one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less. She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense though. You know, like she's just like I could tell you anything, but you know, would you believe me? Like you wouldn't, you know, believe my words because, you know, of the situation I'm in. And that makes sense. Like how will we trust her? And the same goes for the narrator too. The narrator is not out of the woods here. No pun intended there. Is not out of the woods either. Like he does things too. Like it's hard to trust either one of them really, but it's really just blind, like she said, blind trust. Okay, we've talked enough.
Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Have I done this one? I'm gonna go ahead and do this one.
Seems like a pretty good compromise.
The face she's making right now.
It's too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Girl.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Sorry, girl, but
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
We bought our
Long
knife.
before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Oh boy.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
The option is, oh, that's a relief. I was afraid I'd already committed to not slaying her. No, we're sticking to the plan.
Death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Woo.
Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Oh boy.
You're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
Oh boy.
Sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know
boy.
what kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Oh boy. Throw me all you want, all it does is ease my guilty conscience. So all of that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess, you're a monster. Ignore her and go to sleep.
These aren't threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
I mean, we were gonna see the light of day eventually, so...
Best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped.
Oh boy.
The door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks
Oh.
for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but let the
No.
slow approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
He's such a liar.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer,
Oh.
one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe...
God.
You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
No, it ain't.
Can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
Can't be
I'm
happy.
sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I was gonna say, what was I thinking of? Darn. They're... So first off, that narrator is a flipping liar. He can say the truth all he likes, but he can also, like, write the story in a way that benefits him too. So he can say whatever he pleases, but we have literally seen him lock doors and, you know, keep the hero down there and all this stuff. He is lying through his teeth. I don't believe him for a second.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
She couldn't kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember
Thanks for buttering me up.
maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us? That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth. This really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? I think we've already been through that, so we'll just proceed.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least, she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Dang. We got the paranoid.
The interior of the cabin is plain.
Oh god.
The smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Oh lord.
What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. If you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
If you say so. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Soul cabin.
Right, I was so stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even notice it there. What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the floor, and the open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. We have to look at it. Unless that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what he wants.
Well, obviously, we gotta look at it.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Well, we gotta touch it.
You reach
Touch.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
I think he genuinely cannot see that mirror. No, I don't think it's something he's supposed to see.
Very different. He changed it, didn't he? It's like he's trying to make us doubt our reality. Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up.
I mean,
Not right.
technically she didn't kill us. Technically, we kind of just crapped our pants and died. That's kind of what happened. Not wrong on that. I'm just saying, like, we just kind of just crapped our pants and died. Kind of giving me Dial Town vibes at the moment. that's the kind of vibe I'm getting at the moment. It's kind of strange. I'm just saying. I'll take the
Reach
blade.
down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Oh, there's eyes.
Seal can't lie to us.
Look.
Is it
Ooh.
gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better
That's
than a
creepy.
knife? Could we have a bomb? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Let's do it.
You cross over the threshold and onto
Oh
a
my
series
God.
of isolated steps suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. A cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Oh boy.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
How hard is it to throw a knife? I'm gonna talk to her. We don't need a plan. I'm just gonna kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now. Step up into the void between the stairs. Wait. We gotta do that one.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I was curious. I don't know. Falling into it void seemed better than going downstairs and dying. I'm just scared. No, I was just curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into the void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
Boo. Boring.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems she could
Oops,
be anywhere,
sorry.
and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
Dang.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
Whoa, Vaughn!
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Go. Here, let me save first. I'll save again. Go right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow.
Ooh.
This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
Step, step.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
What do you mean, man? This is exactly how she's like right now. You said yourself.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Don't do that.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Heart, lungs.
Liver. Nerves.
What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
All you see is like the Grim Reaper watching this, like, just going, oh, good, they died. Oh, nope, they're back up again. Oh, they died.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
Okay,
You have
okay.
seconds left. I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver,
Nerves. Heart. Lungs.
Again,
Liver,
your eyes shoot
nerves.
open as you gasp for breath.
No. Lungs. Liver. Nerves.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Oh my goodness.
Nerves.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
I'm trying to, like, figure out this design choice. Not a
She's
bad thing.
this. Why?
Not a bad thing. I'm just very curious of, like, what the general, like, theme is for this. Cause it, like, it seems like all the different princess routes have, like, different themes going on that relate to, you know, what happened, like, in the first round for them to come the way they are in the second one. So I'm just trying to figure out what this is about. I guess, like, putting on a facade, because that's kind of what I get with the mask, is like, it's just a show, it's an act, and in reality she's quite scary.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
And then the point of the cabin and the basement looking the way it is probably to give this feeling of like, you know, it's scary, it's, you know, claustrophobic, you know, everything, like you always feel like you're being watched.
Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Oh boy. Why won't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
Oh.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver,
Liver, nerves.
Heart. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop. Hey, snap out of it.
Grim Reaper standing there watching, like, character just flop over. It's being like, okay, they must actually be dead this time. And it just seems to come back. Ah, never mind.
Okay, deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Lungs.
your back. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that.
Oh, dang.
Ah, and there's the fear.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
Yeah, I guess it's the feeling of uncertainty. Like, you're not really sure what she could do to you. And the thing is, I think the reason why she doesn't attack is because you don't know what she's capable of. So this version of her is like, I'm not gonna attack you. You're already like halfway there. Like, that's her weapon pretty much, is just she just has to look at you and you're already like keel over. I sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I just can't just let you leave. You know that? If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation?
I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
We don't have to be enemies, we can work together. Friends even.
Look at that. You're suggesting exactly what I want. Somebody's ahead of the curve.
Oh boy.
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can live without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Ooh. If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me? Man, we were holding a knife. What did you expect? I think... Look, I'm as nice as they come. I'm a very nice person. But... Oops.
You told me
Crap.
last time.
But I'm gonna be real with you. If somebody is coming along threatening me with a knife, I ain't gonna be so nice to you. I said I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave.
Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid. The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
Lungs, liver,
That was a fun little animation.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Okay, anyways, as I was saying, I mean, I would, I wouldn't be so nice if somebody was threatening me with a knife, you know?
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free.
nerves, heart,
Ooh, little does she know that I'll be in when she steps out.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
You say so.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave, and I'm not going to try and kill you, so do your worst. Toss the blade and remain with your nightmare. Okay, let's get out of here.
No!
Oh, you come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and,
Do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
with a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Yeah, the thing is, the narrator, he's such a flipping liar. He can control the story how he likes. He's sitting here like, oh, I have no say in this. No, you have a say in this. I know you do.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
I don't like that.
I wouldn't trust having our back to her.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive.
Right. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Besides,
liver,
I get the feeling she's telling the truth.
Welcome in,
She
Kiki.
needs us alive.
nerves, heart,
We're playing Slay the Princess. It's looking a little scary, but it's okay.
You place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement.
The narrator's not happy right now.
You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles, an uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
Kind of makes me think of, missed ya. Aw, missed you too. So nice to see you again. It's been so long. I'm getting quite a few people I haven't seen in a while. Maybe it's the summertime. It's because it's summertime. Summertime. What was I thinking of? Oh, this right here makes me think of like, you know how sometimes you can just get like overstimulated and you get like that weird prickling feeling whenever someone like touches you or anything? It's kind of giving me that vibe.
You're almost there.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. A real shame if it had locked behind you.
Nerves. Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him.
Right, there was no door.
I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember?
Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Thank you.
heart,
And you?
lungs.
You'd really rather us die down here than let her out?
Yeah.
Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important if you still have a weapon. You can still make this right.
Me, 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 me.
Heart,
try the door.
It's locked. What a relief for the world.
That is so rude. Your door's locked.
You just have to give it a tug.
He just rips it off the hinge and try the door again.
You pull against
Oh.
the door. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. It's not the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out. You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you? Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Yeah.
Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you?
Alright.
I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
That's a good question, narrator.
I don't know. Secret reasons?
heart, lungs, liver,
The door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
nerves, heart,
Shit. The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her. What? You wanted us to slay her. It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now, or everything is over. Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do? Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes. Well, I thought you were nervous. We do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust. Brain? Heart. Right, heart.
Heart, lung, liver, nerves.
Lungs, liver, nerves. Okay, thanks. I got it. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart. You're terrible at this. No, I'm doing my best. Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on running things when other people are talking to you, isn't it?
Cheesy Pete. I totally get it though.
What are you doing?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Teaching the new guy.
Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things. They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right. Yeah, fuck this guy. Really? So you'd have them trust her?
Oh yeah, F this guy, don't trust him. He's so oh yeah, heck, forget this guy.
Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it? I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down. Thank you for your gracious show of support. But that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact.
Dang.
Whatever. You heard what he had to say, so whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking. Alright, I'm done. You can let me take over again. Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay?
nerves,
Dang.
Open the door.
Leave the cabin.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard.
lungs,
You've actually done it.
liver,
You've actually doomed every
heart, lungs, liver,
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Here we go. The princess, exhausted, slumps to the ground.
Why is it so cold?
And then they take her away and give her a hug. And that's the last one we needed. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but not the end for me. Okay, just trust me. We've been here before.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. It's calling us. And not in a good way.
We're just gonna say the same stuff.
If you say so, we'll trust you. Can we trust you?
You approach the mirror. Gaze into the face. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh, we got a different mouse. You are nothing at all. But a bird! But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. A bird man. He got tapers. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh great, it's this guy. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Whoa. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Hope if I look away or stop asking questions. What are you? Are you something like me?
I'm nothing like you. I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Oh, that scared the death out of me. Others like you. You've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? Do you have anything to say for yourself for all this hubris? So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you, man. That's my questions for you. After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
The crimes of a dead man. Do you have anything to say for yourself for all this hubris?
People out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? It's like a piece of you breaks. Are you a part of me or are you something else?
I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
Caw. You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why? So you do know about the looping, so many of the times I met you, you denied it as even being a possibility. Why did you lie to me?
Perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. And for all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
She is
And
death
despite
itself.
how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
You said she contains death. What is
She
she?
is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
If you want me to destroy the concept of transformation, how is that existence any better than death? Or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse. If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will, but it will all be worth it.
Run out of questions. I think you're out of time. I'm not gonna slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy. I'm going to tell you a lie. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. I still have to see what she thinks. I think you're out of
So I am.
time.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
So, one of the things is like, it's hard to tell who to trust because he could just be saying these things to protect his world and his story and all these things. And she, you know, could be saying the things that she's saying to keep herself alive and, you know, like, you know, alive and moving. So it's very tricky. It's very, very tricky. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the long quiet. A vast and... Oh, it says the long quiet. All of this is you. A vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. A tender heart, bring the nightmare to her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I'm gonna save here. I miss you too. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I have, but I don't really know what that means. I miss you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting around, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Do you know about the echo?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Yeah.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I can make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked? If all of them would have led to this moment. There has to be another way. This can't come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. Just like the princess. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. So many stories left unfinished. Can we really just leave them?
Your eyes begin to open. You still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Nah, I think it's time for us to leave.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
Free yourself. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. Finite. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh. Yeah! Take her hand! Her tiny little bird hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
Oh, it's grass growing. That's interesting. There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. Yay! You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you always will be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. There are no endings, only new beginnings. How nice. Well done. Brendan Moon, nice music. Ooh. This game is so interesting. There's a development team called Laundry Bear. That's cute. Ooh. That's a lot of alpha testers. There's a cat named Spoons. Our song, finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. It's okay. Now that you finished the full story the first time, you've also unlocked the gallery. You can access it from the main and in-game menus under the Memories tab, and it's full of clues that will help you find the undiscovered vessels and interactions. Happy hunting. Ooh, join the... Ooh, wow. Make your playlist, play our other game. Our other game? Scarlet Hollow? Ooh. It looks like a horror game, maybe? Wow. A lot of detail in that one. Interesting. Alright, return the main menu. There is... Oh, memories. Whoa! Perfect. I didn't realize we got this one. Interesting. Oh, very interesting. Oh yeah, this is this isn't even my final form. Meet a mutual ending, piercing heart. You will striking yourself. Yeah, this is the razor. I love that one so much. It's so funny. Oh, I did play this one. I didn't realize I've played this one. Wow. Okay. Interesting stuff. Reset gallery. This actually can... No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Okay. Alright. Ooh, so interesting. Okay. Hold on a second. I think I'm gonna call it there. Because we made quite a bit of progress. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of that. Start this up. I do want to note, in case you're wondering if we're finishing there, no, we are not done with this game yet. I know there's another ending that you can get, like another, you'd have to go down the path where you were constantly slaying the princess, but there is another path to go towards, and also we could get some other princesses too. We could get some other routes. Like, there's so many other routes. The possibilities are endless. So we may be, we will be coming back to this game. Let me turn down the music here. It's a little loud on my end. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Very fun game. I love it. I really do enjoy this game. I love the... I'll probably say it again in the next time we play, but I love the art style, even the animating, and like there's little animated bits. I love that. I love the designs and things like that. The storytelling is really good. It's just a really interesting game with a really interesting story. I just find it so fascinating. I really do love it so much. And of course, like, I have my favorite princesses too. Like I've said it so many times, I love the Razors. I think she's so funny. I think she's just so funny. Especially when it's just like, oh, I won't stab you or anything. I have nothing. See, there's nothing in my hands. I'm totally safe. And then all of a sudden just ends up getting razor arms. Kills you, just goes, I lied to you. It's one of those. But anyways, you know what time it is. It's that time. It's late. There's nobody here, but that's okay. That means y'all went to bed. It's bedtime. Time for sleeping. If you got school or work going on, I wish you luck. I know that stuff sucks. Hopefully you don't have school. It's summer vacation time now. What is it? Tomorrow? Monday? I think Monday we're playing Ace Attorney. Gonna try my best. Sounds like I'm gonna be doing stuff on Monday, but Monday we'll be playing Ace Attorney, and Tuesday we'll be actually finally playing Hollow Knight, which is great. I'm very excited for that. So do stay tuned for that good fun stuff. Do I got anything else to note on? I don't think I got anything to note on right now. Just trying to keep up with schedule, I guess. I do want to work on some stuff for this channel. I've just kind of been putting it to the wayside. I've just got a lot going on, but hopefully I'll get back to working on that. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Self-care is important. Love yourselves. You're the only you in this world, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Ace Attorney. All right, okay. You know what time it is. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye-bye. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Bye, y'all. Bye-bye-bye-bye. Bye, y'all. Goodbye.